Welcome here to a Christmas special of Auto Challenges. As you see, it's very Christmas decorated. We have this thing, reindeer, which is ugly, because reindeer aren't real. They don't fly.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa
Stop.
Claus, down Santa Claus Lane. Oh, let's talk about Santa Claus.
I mean, you know he's not real.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for ruining Christmas, everybody. Thanks for ruining Christmas.
Anyways, we are here to talk to you about cars on Christmas Day. If it's your Christmas breakfast and you're watching this with your family, eating Spam on a broken plate, the later summer slot, telling you about the Acura NSX concept.
Yeah, NSX. That is, actually for all the show today, I'm really just doing a, paying homage to Pininfarina. If anybody's not familiar with Pininfarina, that's the actual design group for Ferrari.
That's what I'm going to be talking about when I talk about the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta next.
Well, actually,
they actually made a concept car called that. I'll show you a picture of it.
Okay. Look, anyway, back about 20 years ago or so, Honda had gotten hold of Pininfarina to say, hey, let's design a car, man.
Is that a company, like a car company or something?
Yeah. And Honda said, let's help us design a car. And that's so they started doing the NSX.
This is an old NSX, isn't it?
The original. But this is what they've become. This car is an absolute beauty.
Do they still make them?
What?
NSX?
Yeah. Well, they can. The new concept one is.
Yeah, but they stopped for a while.
Yeah, so they kind of come back, and it's actually going to be available, and it's going to be under $40,000.
So that's the company that decided to make their concept. I like when they a lot of companies decide to make their concept cars. Like Lamborghini had their Hexagon project, which we talked about in episode 4.
Well, this one here, it's the Honda. You know, it started this thing so that
Acura.
But the thing is, it's all based. They call it in North America, they call it Acura, but it's all part of the Honda group. Now, what ends up happening here, I'll show you. It's really the real beauty about this car.
Whatever it's called.
The real special thing about this car, which really makes it special, is that this concept should be predicted to introduce in the next 3 years. Will be designed by a technological innovation group led by Honda Research and Development, the Incorporated. What exactly is more, the 2013 will be designed in Ohio, of all places. So that's kind of cool. It's going to be designed right here in the U.S. of A., in the heartland of Ohio, the heart of it all. Okay, so that's the thing. It's a real beauty of a car.
Oh,
it's going to be amazing.
Now you're going to want it, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. It's also going to have an application there. That's why make it into a hybrid. Lots of the different things, but it'll be really a great car. And so that's the real beauty of it. They're going to be fast. They're going to be sweet looking. They're going to be futuristic. You know. And it's just one of those things that's going to be well designed in Ohio, but it's also going to really benefit from the expertise of Honda. Since actually Honda just made it as the safest car. They had the top 10 and with the new safety tips. Which is really, really important that, you know, with some of the new safety modifications before, pretty much they had to make sure that it was safe, you know, when it crashed head on. Now they got it going into the fenders. And it makes it much nicer now that the new cars can actually take on, you know, cars coming in.
Do they have ones where somebody tries to make you go sideways on the road because they just feel like smashing into you? Do they have a test if somebody wanted to go like this to you? Hold on, I want to make sure you guys can see this down here. Okay, you can. What if somebody just went like this to you and made you roll over? Do they have a test for that? If this happens, basically. You're driving along, here you are in your Mercedes, whatever it's called, and then someone just comes along with a Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow, like, I just want to smash into this person with a Mercedes, and they go like this, and then you're like, nope, and then they just roll you over. Do they have a thing like that? Anyways, do you have anything else to tell us about this Acura built in Ohio?
That's right. It's going to be designed in Ohio. Okay. But it's all born out of Pininfarina.
Which was that Ferrari that we showed you. That's what it's the concept, the one that I showed you, the Ferrari Pininfarina. I was actually going to talk about that during this episode, but I decided to go with the F12 Berlinetta. You guys want to hear something else funny? We have another one. Oh, don't worry, I've been working on making these. We have plenty of jokes about the later summer. All making references to this whole series, like that.
What'd you just do? Anyway,
That's how my chair moves.
the important thing to remember is that with the NSX concept,
It's built in Ohio.
well, the designed in Ohio.
That too. It's designed in Ohio.
Okay, that it's going to be a car.
Designed in Ohio.
It's designed in Ohio, and it's going to be a car. Again, well designed, and it's going to have, oh man, it'll be so production ready, and it's going to be a functional all-wheel drive, and...
Now, about that Pininfarina thing, is that like the tuning group of Ferrari?
Well, the design group.
Is that like their AMG?
Yeah, this is their design group. They design all the body and put all the things together to make them really good, okay? And
So
the reason
why
it's really important
did they
is
design the F50?
Yep, and then when in the past,
Oh, they are
really important.
stupid.
Can I please finish?
No.
Is that they had the Pininfarina also was one of the developers when they made this Mercedes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it didn't design the SLS, which is the best Mercedes ever made. Now, the SLR is pretty good up there too, but let's not get distracted by Mercedes. Because instead, we have for you I'll show you guys another. But before we continue, we do have this.
Be like convertibles have open air. And that's what the good convertibles are good for you, man.
On to something else, more interesting. This. It's one of the best cars ever made in the world, the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. The Ferrari F12 Berlinetta, also known as the F12. That's a mid-engine rear-wheel drive car, which is made by Ferrari. If you didn't get that when I said this is a Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. So it replaces the Ferrari 599, and it's pretty awesome. It's a V12 in the F12. It was the supercar of the year in 2012 by Top Gear magazine. Yeah, it does some engine stuff, and it has an aluminum frame chassis which is developed at Scaglietti, which is something. It's different stuff. What are you doing today? Why are you going on about that car? Just because it's designed in Ohio. He has a secret obsession with it now. He hangs pictures of it up on his wall. Designed in Ohio.
You can enjoy your NSX sweet and exciting journey
Now,
to
accurate
Ohio.
is really what you
From
call...
Steubenville to Cincinnati, Cleveland to Dayton.
Still going on about Ohio.
Cross that bridge in Weirton, West Virginia,
No.
and head all the way over through Columbus, past the Ohio State. Oh yeah, there you go. Look at this. Imagine just driving in that car. Oh man, look at that. What's going on that track there at Top Gear, showing them how a thing or two.
In Ohio.
So, oh yeah, say look at this Hammond. Hop on this car, dude.
Oh, then that would be in Britain.
Jeremy.
What is wrong with you? Anyways, can we please get back...
Man, even James May will drive this thing fast.
Can we please get back to something more interesting than Ohio?
Look at that power. Look at those horsepower getting down to the wheels. Oh, baby. Go fast.
Can we please get back to the Ferrari?
Woo, look Look at that car go around.
Come on, the Ferrari F12 is the fastest Ferrari ever built. It's got 700 horsepower, okay?
Oh, look at that thing go down that road. Oh, man. Oh, satellite dishes. Yeah!
Oh, please, go away. Go, sit back down.
You're just afraid.
No, I'm just telling you about the best Ferrari ever built besides the 458, so the second best Ferrari ever built. This thing has, a bunch of stuff. It was developed in a wind tunnel. And, it's got, like, these little spots here where the air goes in and down the side to give it more, aerodynamics. And it also has these really cool flaps right here in the front that when the brakes get hot...
I thought you were talking about your other car.
No, I'm using this as an example, like showing where it is in the car. It opens in the front right here and the air goes in and cools the brakes. No, this doesn't have that technology. This is a car from the 60s, that's a car from 2013. So that's what it can do. It's like the... it was designed by the Ferrari Styling Center and Pininfarina, or whatever you call it.
Pininfarina.
That one. And shares some of the same elements of the recent Ferraris, of the FF and the 458 Italia. And the inside is based on the FF, which is another one of their amazing cars. I mean, I don't like the FF as much as the 458 and the Italia. I mean, the 458 Italia and the F12 Berlin and stuff. They should just get rid of all of the Ferraris and just keep those two. They should be like Lamborghini, just have two cars. That's what I think they should do. Yeah. That's cool. Oh, it's got carbon fiber on it too. So as you can tell, F12 Berlin...
Fiber is good for you. You should have a certain amount of fiber every day. You should have fiber every day. Well, fiber is a cellulose, based in carbon. It's a carbon entity, so if you have fiber every day, it'll keep you regular.
Can you please start talking about your Mercedes falling asleep?
Oh, man, look at this. Is this on? Is this even in the camera there so people can see this bad boy?
No, we're zooming out. Zoom out. No, don't zoom. Zoom out. Zoom out. Oh, hold on. Now it's on the camera, yeah. Right there, that ugly one.
All right. Well, I tell you what, you're sitting there, you're picking on your Ferraris, but this Mercedes,
Ferraris
man, came out and they started getting these guys to come out back about 55 years ago.
Oh yeah.
But the real big thing for this production was 64 to 1970. These cars were started off being very much sporty and then turned into grand touring. Pininfarina was really involved with this as they actually it starts to really have the look of the Ferrari Spider.
What Ferrari Spider?
Not the Ferrari, I'm sorry, the Ferrari 250. It's small, it's a little car, but it's the same kind of, so they really kind of resembled each other. And this is one of the first cars to actually use radial tires.
Wow.
What a breakthrough.
What a tire, wow.
So this is actually one of the best handling cars for its time. And this car was it was really a good car. It had good handling. And it was, we had a lot of design things and coming out really being a cool car to drive, and a lot of fun. It also came in a convertible. Okay. So it had some special things here. It was more stripped down for the European version. The American version, they had more emission controls at the time when these were coming out. So it had a lot of the emission controls, which kind of slowed it down a little bit. And also the Americans wanted air conditioning and
that's what we need
of that nature.
That's what we need.
So it kind of made it kind of lamed it out a little bit from the European version.
We're back.
But it also came with a 5-speed, which is only a few hundred of them made. So it was a really a neat car. And probably the best of the two-seaters that were around at that time. Because it was really something if you didn't want to, the Corvettes and things like that. and it was a lot of style and class, being that it was a Mercedes-Benz. It was the car of the stars and whatnot. So, it's one of those things where, you know, that's the real good thing about this, and actually the really important part about this is that,
was that also designed in Ohio?
no, actually this was actually being done, it was from Germany, and
The German
help
designed it.
Pininfarina, okay?
It was a German and Italian joint venture. Fun.
So, here it had a special inline 6-cylinder engine, okay? They also had,
Oh, this is my jam.
they had the heated rear window for the hardtop, which is something that was, you know, something that was kind of interesting, and they had the master key for all the locks, and back then you had the, you know, the door and the trunk keys, okay? They had to make some, anyway, it had,
That's my jam. Actually, it isn't.
why is the best, you know, best song out there?
Is it?
But also, again,
Oh, this is a 19-minute remix of it. Oh. Hold on. Just wait like 1 minute, we just have to have a... It's 19 minutes of that.
Hold on to the door.
hmm?
You want to go in?
Yeah, I gotta tell you something.
In there?
Yeah, I gotta tell you something.
Wait a minute.
Okay, keep telling about your car.
Oh, but the real beauty of this car is that the all important thing is being it as the Christmas edition. That is Fred's favorite car, and he
Okay.
would love to have one of them for Christmas.
Cool.
So, with that in mind, I'm all done. You can go to your car now.
Oh, hold on, but you gotta stay
You
here.
can talk all about it.
You gotta stay here for the second round.
You can go ahead.
I'll be right back, though. Keep telling about your boring car.
No, I'm all done talking about my car. You gotta talk about your car. Alright, well, we're gonna talk about Mug Root Beer. Look at that, Mug Root Beer. It's got a dog on it. And nothing's better and more tasty than root beer with dogs on it. So next time that you're really, really thirsty and you want some root beer, go for the root beer with dogs on it. Okay? It's made with 100% real dog drool.
What are you talking about?
Okay? So next time you're going to go and get yourself a nice frosty mug root beer made with fresh dog drool.
Okay, sit down.
That's your Christmas present.
Whoa.
And just a reminder for any for all you Yankee fans out there, this is a special thing here that the Red Sox were the world champions. So anybody who happens to be a Yankee fan or an unfortunate Cardinal fan, there you go.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Good thing to be reminded of on Christmas morning while you're eating your Christmas breakfast, which I said was spam and eggs on a broken plate. While drinking dog drool, as he said. That's my ideal breakfast, actually. Spam and eggs and root beer.
And French kiss the dog.
Ew. No, she licks her butt.
Look at your toes on this TV screen.
It's me TV. It's my TV, okay?
That's at your grandma's.
Anyways, this car, the Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow, made in Britain. Important fact there. There's different forms of it. They had it from 1965 to 1980. Amazing car right there. British car. British cars are cool, right? The Mini. The McLaren P1. Not the Triumph GR6, that's not cool. Aston Martin.
Aston Martin's cool, but German car, AMG, baby. What's better? What's better? What's better?
McLaren.
What's better than the AMG Mercedes-Benz? What's better?
A Mercedes-Benz AMG Black.
What is it better than the English cars?
No. You're telling me that you'd rather have that car than a McLaren P1? Tell me that.
These two cars. If you look at these two cars, look at this car. Do you want this big wonking old luxury car that's like has got just a big old car that would be for old people?
It's not for old people.
The Queen drives one of these things. She's 100 years old almost. What, 90 something?
The Queen's not even 90. The Queen's like 85.
Okay, so for an 85-year-old, and this,
the Queen doesn't drive a Rolls Royce.
Oh, she's right in the back. So unless you're gonna all you're gonna do is you're gonna sit in the back of the car, okay, and be chauffeured around. With this here, you could drive yourself.
Really, the
in
Queen
style.
Why is the Queen gonna drive a German car?
Because her family's German. The House of Windsor comes from Germany.
Why?
That's where they came from. Because actually back in the 1700s, actually the German family married in, and then that's where they all came from. That's where George and the gang came from, the Germans.
That's good.
So, there you go. So,
but now they're British, right?
In accent only. Well, they married into the the English families and stuff like that. But here's the deal: you got
no, but it's still a British car. British cars are cool.
But yeah, British
this
cars
is British too.
Yeah, British do have the cars are okay. However,
this is cool too. It makes them.
But you're gonna take a look at. You're gonna have this nice.
I got a green light.
Now you think about this. Car partially designed by Ferrari and Mercedes-Benz.
Italian and German.
And this car is that perfect marriage of style, handling, mechanical. This car just rocks, And this is like the car of the stars. This is, it's all that youthful excitement. The James Dean.
Really?
All that stuff.
Youthful?
This is going to be the stodgy old English people. Oh, come to the store. We're going to go buy some paper board and some spam.
That's awesome. That's cool. Buying spam?
And let's go over there and dust our clothes off we've had for 114 years. That's what's going to happen. We're going to go and going to go blow our nose in cotton Kleenexes. And they're going to say, yeah, baby, let's go out. We're going to drive.
That's what the Germans sound like?
No, because this is
what are the German
American edition.
What do the Germans sound like then?
I don't know, but this is the American stars, the baseball player, Joe DiMaggio.
Lame.
The Ted Williams.
Not lame.
Okay. Carl Yastrzemski.
Not lame. Are you just saying Red Sox players when I say that they're not lame?
So this is the car of them.
That's what you're saying.
Would you rather have...
You were just saying Red Sox players, so I wouldn't say that they were lame.
Right. So Americans, so you have all these cool Americans here. Oh, you're going to go. This is have stodgy, stiff upper lip Englishmen driving wearing their tweed jackets and their green teeth.
It's a cool car. It's a British car.
But this two-seater car driven by stars, or stodgy old English people, they smell like mothballs.
I don't care.
Musty. They smell musty.
I'm telling you, that is the best car on the table right now.
And their teeth are brown from drinking too much tea.
You drink tea every day. Do you drink tea every day?
I drink different kinds. I drink green tea. Or
is it tea? Is it tea?
Black Pico or orange Pico. So this tea.
British things are cool in general.
Like poop stew.
British things are cool in general.
And they eat crumpets.
And spam on broken plates.
And they eat meat pie that's got innards of cows and pigs.
Now you're just making things up.
No, that's what it is.
What?
Their meat pie. It's usually sheep innards.
It's still cool.
Blood sausage.
I'm telling you.
Coagulated blood in a sausage, in a tube.
It's cool, okay? It's a Rolls Royce.
And they smell musty.
Now you're just saying things. I used to say things about British people like I said about Americans earlier. How Americans don't have good cars. You're saying the British don't have good cars.
Oh, they have pretty good car, but they smell musty.
What British car do you like? The Triumph TR6.
It won't smell musty because it's a convertible.
It's a Triumph, okay?
Triumphs win.
Triumphs aren't good.
Let's think back to James May. What did he think about Triumph TR6?
Yeah, well, he's old.
He's an old Englishman, and he drives a Rolls Royce.
He actually does.
There you go. There you go. So, old Englishman.
But
And
he's
this here would
cool.
be,
James May is cool.
but this here would be something like, you'd have
British things are
stars.
cool.
Hollywood stars, baseball stars. Joe Namath would drive one of those.
The only Jet quarterback to ever win the Super Bowl.
Drives one, and it's green.
He drives one, really. You asked him?
Yep, and that's what he had. That was a cool car.
I'm telling you, the Rolls Royce wins.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
The Rolls Royce wins.
No.
It does.
No, because
It does.
It's this old, slow. It's a tank.
It's you, old and slow.
Okay, old and slow. So this is gonna be me. That means this would be you. And who would be cooler? Do you think?
No,
This is me.
No,
And
they came out at the same time.
Who's cooler
They
then?
came out the
Listen
same-
to me.
they came out the same time.
Listen. If this is going to be me being old and slow, and this is supposed to be you young and cool, which one's cooler?
Now let me ask you one
Answer my question.
No.
Answer.
I will answer if you answer this question.
Answer my
No.
question. No. Answer my question.
Nope.
You're afraid.
What year did that car come out?
This one here?
Yep.
Came out. Look, it's out in '64.
Let's see, when did the Rolls Royce start? If it didn't come out... hold on.
Well, but Mercedes has been around since the 1800s.
Hold on. This car... What year did you say it came out?
Well, this particular model was 57 with a...
That one's older! This one here came out in 65.
Well, these here, it was mostly 64 through 70.
Yeah, and this one here was better. Because this here's newer than that one. So this one here's old and slow, and that one isn't.
But see, listen. This is big, old, and slow.
Yeah, that one is. It's old and slow. Look at it.
But...
And you said 2 seats, that has 4 seats in it.
This is a two-seater.
It's 4.
It's like a little bench in the back for your underwear.
I'm telling you, I win this time.
No, so
I win.
This is supposed to be for old. This is supposed to be for heavy and old and slow, and this is supposed to be fast and for younger. Now, which one's cooler?
Normally, young and cool is better.
There you go.
This
is fast. This is faster.
That thing is not fast. Look at it. It's
like a sports car.
It's just the aerodynamic properties of a brick.
It's designed by Ferrari.
It's a brick with like a little curve in it.
It's a cinder block. No curves in it.
Ferrari designs like cool cars. They have the 4 or 5
If you put the little things on, like you have those big Caterpillar things on them, like for it'd be a tank. It had the big wheel on it.
It doesn't matter.
Nimble.
It doesn't matter.
An athlete.
It doesn't matter. The Rolls Royce is better, and it wins. This is Grandma with a walker. No, it isn't. That car is cool. A Rolls Royce is cool. Any Rolls Royce. Let's put it that way.
This is
the only good Mercedes is an SLR or any one that they're currently making.
This is Grandma on a walker. This is Santonio Holmes. What's cooler?
No, not
What is cooler?
Not putting.
What is cooler? Answer my
Not
question.
putting
I'm asking you a question. What's
Can I tell you this before I
answer my question.
Before
Answer my question.
without putting a label on the cars,
No.
San Antonio Homes is cooler.
Wait.
But that's not San Antonio Homes. That's the Mercedes.
But this is the referencing. This is,
No, it isn't.
This is
No, it
Grandma
isn't.
with the Walker. San Antonio Homes. This
What car is older? What one's older? Tell me that. Which one's older?
Let's see.
No, what one's older?
Another model. you
What
know.
one's older? Doesn't matter the year that they make them. They made them both in like '69.
So there you go. That's probably
No, but that's the year that they made. That's the
this is the year they're from. So they're both still the same age.
Okay.
So they're both the models from the same model year that they're designed
No, that's
from.
the year that these.
No, they're made, but they're made from. They go by the model year.
No, but they go by.
They go by the model year.
They
Go
don't.
by the model
They
year.
don't.
They do. Back then they made it by the model. Yeah, they were current models. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, they weren't.
Hey, I was around back then to see that. I used to collect them back then.
This is made in Hong Kong. That's made by Chinese. This one here is made by Chinese.
All right. So, continuing with this.
Man, it's not a Matchbox. If it was Matchbox, then I could say them they're British people. They're both 69.
All right. So they're both the same age. Okay.
Okay. But the Rolls Royce is cooler.
It does. It looks like it's a cooler on wheels. Where this is this slick Mercedes Benz.
No, the Mercedes isn't cool. I'm not losing this time.
I'm telling you what.
I'm getting a win this time. You're
No,
losing. You're losing.
You cannot.
You're
Because you just cannot compare them.
You can.
Are they both luxury brands?
No.
No.
The Rolls Royce is the Mercedes.
Mercedes is not a luxury brand.
Not that Mercedes.
Of course it's a luxury.
No,
it's a
it
luxury.
isn't.
It's a
Look at
Grand
it.
Touring. It's a luxury
It's not
car.
a Grand Touring.
That's what it is.
It's like a Subaru Legacy. Look at it.
It is. It's a luxury car.
If a Legacy was a luxury car,
No.
comparing this, that's like comparing a Legacy to like a Lamborghini.
No.
Yes. That's a Subaru and that's a Lamborghini. Which one would you have?
This is.
Which one would... No, answer my question. Which one would you have?
What was the question again?
A Subaru or a Lamborghini? If somebody said, do you want this Subaru Legacy or this Lamborghini Countach? Which one would you say?
Well, the Legacy could have to be new. The Countach should have to be old.
No, it's an old Legacy too. Okay, then, I said the wrong one. What if they were giving you an Aventador or the new Legacy?
I'm taking a Aventador.
Exactly.
So this is more of the Aventador, and this would be more of the
No,
Legacy.
this is an Aventador, that's a Legacy.
This is a sports car. This is a big family hauler. A rich family hauler. But
No.
It's a family hauler. So you
No.
want a grocery getter or a sports
No,
car?
actually,
Grocery getter, sports car.
they made a 4-door Lamborghini called the Estogue. That's still a Lamborghini, a Estogue, and that is a Legacy. Which one would you have?
Well, now you're comparing a Stoke to an Aventador.
No.
Yes, because it's a
No.
little
I
two-door.
said this was a Legacy.
But no, but you're saying the 4-door, you know.
Okay, hold on. Let me say this then. What if this here is a Rally WRX and this is an Estogue? Which one do you have?
A Rally WRX and a Stoke.
Yes. Lamborghini Estogue or Rally WRX?
Depends what I was going to do. If I was going to go fast in a straight line, I go with the Lamborghini. If I want to go do some rally car, maybe I have to go with the WRX.
Okay, let's put it this way. A fast Subaru or a Lamborghini? Which one would you pick? Just in general to own. If somebody said...
I'll take the fast WRX.
If somebody said, do you want a Lamborghini or a Subaru, what would you say? If they were just giving it to you free, you never had to pay a single dollar for it, ever. Which one would you say?
Well, but this isn't the same thing.
Yes, it is. Which would you pick?
No, the thing is going to be...
Which one?
There's a difference. You have the Subaru is a lower brand than the Lamborghini is a supercar brand.
Okay.
So you have this is two luxury brands.
Okay then. Okay. Let's put it
It's
this
like
way.
saying, do you
Let's
want...
put it this way. Do you want a Crosstrek Subaru or a Nissan Cube. That's the Cube, right there. Lame, slow, uncool. And this is the Crosstrek. Cool, sporty, awesome. Which one would you pick?
No,
What would you pick? Answer.
No.
Do you want a Cube or a Crosstrek?
No, this is a whole different thing.
What do you want, a Cube
You
or a
have two
Crosstrek?
different things. You have that there too. You have Crosstrek is an outdoor sporty car for outdoor sporty people. A Cube is
You drive it on the road!
It's for a teenager working at the mall. Now that's the thing which you have here.
Oh my gosh, it's going on about how the Mercedes is actually cool. It's not!
Mercedes isn't cool.
Not that one! An SLS? Gold wing doors? Awesome.
These models have this particular model, but these have gull wing doors.
No, they don't.
They do.
They don't.
They do.
They don't. That one does not have a gold wing door. That one isn't the gold wing.
They have the gull wing. You get the model of the gull wing door. That's what these are. This is just this one here. It happens to be. It has the pagoda roof. This one here, because it kind of sinks in, which is iconic. Iconic.
Okay. That Mercedes there isn't cool.
They're one of the top. This is considered one of the top cars in the world of all time.
It isn't.
It is. Take a look.
I don't care.
Google it.
That is the best Rolls-Royce ever made.
But the thing is, you're comparing.
I'm telling you, the Rolls-Royce is the best. It's that simple. The Rolls-Royce is better.
So
No, the Rolls-Royce is better.
No.
The Rolls-Royce is better.
Just listen.
Nope.
This is what you've got now. This is what you got. You have, say you had two Fords. You had a Ford Crown Victoria, which the kind of police cars have, or a Mustang.
The Crown Victoria.
You'd want a Crown Vic.
Yep.
If someone said to you, you could have either a Crown Vic that, unless you're a cop, you're a grandma.
You could modify it and make it cool.
No, you could either be...
You could paint it to be like a Lamborghini.
But that's not modified. This would be the Crown Vic grandma would drive, or a Mustang.
Depending on what Mustang. If you give me a new Mustang, or if you give me an old Mustang from like the 60s, which
Same
are
year.
lame.
The same year, it'd be brand new Crown Vic.
They don't even make those anymore.
And the same thing would be, it'd be a plain,
Fiesta?
it'd be just a plain Taurus. Not SHO, but a plain Taurus. Or a Mustang.
A Taurus. Those things are awesome. Have you seen those? They look like an Aston Martin.
That's the Fusion.
No, the Taurus looks like it too.
No, the Fusion looks like the Aston Martin. They copied that. The Taurus looks a little bit different.
The Taurus looks similar to an Aston Martin, not as much as the Fusion.
Well, the Fusion looks like a copy.
The Taurus is better than a Mustang.
So if someone said to you, you could have a plain grocery getter Taurus, which is like this, or you could have
It's not a grocery getting car. Look at it.
It's not. This is a sports car.
It isn't.
This is a touring sedan. Yeah, this is a touring sedan or a sports coupe.
No, listen. People that have these Mercedes keep them in their garage, under a tarp in their garage, with a tarp over the tarp in their garage, just to make sure that no dust gets on it. Rolls-Royce people are like, sup, I'm driving this through the streets.
And this is the kind
They
of
show
car
up in their Rolls-Royce
that
be like,
you have.
sup?
Oh, I'm going to my 83rd birthday party, and I'm going to get some crumpets and some tea.
Oh no, he's going back on the road British people again.
So
if you're British, we're sorry that we ruined your Christmas.
They didn't even they agree.
The British people wouldn't agree.
That's who would drive one of those.
They wouldn't. British cars and British things are cool.
But this is something. Or unless you're Mike Tyson, you're someone who's got more money than to do with and bought a Rolls Royce.
Are British things cool?
But if they drove on their own, they were driving this. But they're going to get driven around because they want to be out partying and getting drunk. That's what you're going to do. We're going to go get some crumpets.
Are British things cool?
So this one
Are British things cool?
Are British things cool?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is cool. This is British. You have to admit this thing is cool.
Well, tell you what, if it wasn't for the Americans, they would have got their butt kicked in 2 world wars. So thanks to, you know, they've been getting their butt kicked since 1776.
Now here's the thing, though.
And if it wasn't for us, they'd be Germans right now. If it wasn't for us, they'd be Germans.
And the Russians.
Well, actually, the Germans would have kicked their butt, and when Kaiser Wilhelm would have done it back in 1919 and all that.
The Russians were there too, though. The Russians could have saved him too. If the Americans weren't there, the Russians would have saved him.
No.
The Russians would have.
No, see, if the Americans didn't save him, then because the Germans, for some strange reason, decided to battle 2 fronts. They should learn better, know better. They should learn from Napoleon. Tried to do the same thing, tried to battle 2 fronts, lost. That was the end of him. And then Kaiser Wilhelm fought two fronts.
What does that
English
mean?
on one side. They fought English on one side and fought the Russians on the other side.
Smart idea.
They lost. So Napoleon Bonaparte did it, and then he lost. Kaiser Wilhelm did it, and he lost. Adolf Hitler did it, and he lost. So you shouldn't go fighting wars on the 2 sides. You're gonna lose.
Especially when the British have Americans as their friends, and the Russians.
So we teamed up and kicked their butt. So,
No, but the thing is this is the German and Italian car, and Germans and Italians, when they team up, they typically lose. And do things like that.
huh?
Didn't the Germans and the Italians work together in the war, and they lost?
Yeah.
Exactly! This is a German and Italian car. It's not gonna do good. I mean, they work together, and then... Oh, they lost.
So you mean Aventadors are bad, and Huayras are bad?
No, Huayra is an all-Italian car, and Lamborghini is owned by a German company, but they... Listen.
Pardon.
You did that. Anyways, but they still do all their own thing. Lamborghini, they design the whole cars themselves. The Aventador, come on, what's wrong with you?
What'd you eat?
Come on, you're the one that's farting. Stop trying to blame me in every single thing we do.
Oh.
British things.
Hurt your mother. My eyes are watering.
What's wrong with you? British things are cool, okay? They are.
Are crumpets cool?
We're not talking about food. Isn't that like some bread?
Yeah, like little biscuits. Little biscuits in house. Little toasted biscuits with tea.
Biscuits are cool.
Not air biscuits.
Regular, normal, edible biscuits are cool. British cars are cool. They have the McLaren P1, the McLaren F1, Lotus, Mini, Jaguar, Aston Martin, all British and cool. Let's see, what else do they have? British shows are cool. Top Gear, Doctor Who, cool. What else do they have that's British and cool? Everything. I win.
Now, so you think that the Germans, they're making Mercedes-Benz are not good?
I'm not saying they're not good, but I'm saying that British cars are
Porsche
better.
is not good.
Porsches generally aren't cool. I mean, the 911's okay, but...
What? Some of the greatest sports cars of all time? Come on.
I'm telling you...
Be informed. You're supposed to be an informed car guy. Come on.
The Porsche 911's cool, but, like, the other Porsche that they make... Nah, they ain't cool. So I'm telling
BMWs?
M3s are cool. And the SLS is cool, and the SLR. Let's see. Nope. I win.
And then the Italian cars that they're connected. So Porsche, Ferrari's not cool.
How is Ferrari?
Lamborghini's not cool.
How is Ferrari connected to the Germans?
Pininfarina.
No, but that's not like they're not owned by them.
They're the Italian design group. It's Ferrari's Italian design group.
Italian, not German.
But you're saying, but they're Italian. This is part of the group that made this. help designing.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's not.
So you're saying Ferrari's not cool?
I'm not saying Ferrari's not cool. Now we're talking about
Mercedes-Benz not cool.
Mercedes-Benz. They make cool cars, but they're not like super like awesome like a Mercedes. Like
That's right. The Mercedes is super amazing, right?
I mean, they're cool, but I'm not. British cars are cool. Like McLaren P1, one of the best cars ever made. McLaren F1, one of the best cars.
But we're not comparing.
Mini Cooper, one of the best
We're
cars
not comparing
ever made.
this to the McLaren.
Bentley Continental, cool. Rolls Royce, cool. British things are cool. I win this time. It's over. I win.
No.
I win.
No, you're claiming that, but I tell you what.
No.
You're sitting there. Let's take a look at this. You're gonna just compare these two cars just because you want to win. You're going to compare a beast tank of a luxury car to.
Hey, we only have 3 minutes left, and I'm sorry, but this time, later summer, you're going down. Christmas.
I am sorry, but
Nope.
I'll tell you what. It's
Nope.
gonna be. And doesn't Santa Claus drive a Mercedes-Benz in the ad? That's the choice of Santa Claus.
Is the
So
choice?
as long as if Santa Claus chooses a Mercedes-Benz for Christmas, then that's what it will be.
No.
That's the choice of Santa. Is anybody going to argue with Santa Claus?
Yes.
No.
I'm gonna argue with a fat man that breaks into my house every Christmas.
So you're going to sit there and say...
I'm gonna argue with a fat man that breaks into my house every Christmas with a bag full of random stuff.
So if he's bringing you presents, you're going to forget. You're going to shoo him away.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want a fat man coming to my house giving me like a box.
So if someone came in there bringing you presents, whether they're fat or skinny, you wouldn't like it. So they came in if he was skinny, if he lost a few pounds,
No, I'm just saying it's a
and
fat
came
guy.
in with a box for you.
No, I'm just saying it's a random fat guy with a gray beard that lives nowhere because the North Pole isn't a thing.
Oh, this is the North Pole.
The North Pole is real.
What
but
science do you go to? Is that your school science program? There's the North Pole.
no, there's a North Pole, but what I'm saying is that there's no.
So there is one. So there's
But there's no building up there with like.
Yes, there is.
Is there really a building on the North Pole?
They put stuff up there, and South Pole too. They put research buildings. And,
Yeah, but there's research buildings.
but there's the magic of Santa Claus. You can't see it.
But he's not real.
It's under the snow. That's where elves are.
Is it? Is there little people with like curly
Don't you believe in
shoes?
magic?
No, I don't believe in magic. That's dumb. It's just weird things. Magic isn't real. I'm sorry to ruin your day.
You tell that to a magician.
Okay, I'll walk into his face. Magic isn't real. Real. What's up? And then he'll just be like,
Then they make a plane disappear.
they don't make a plate disappear. They put a tarp over it.
What makes you think that? Do you see that?
Yeah.
You do it for a fact?
Yes. Oh, I just broke my
If they put a tarp over, wouldn't someone see it?
Nope.
If they, oh, he put a tarp over it.
No, if it's a clear tarp, they won't.
If it was clear, you'd be able to see through it and they see there's a plane there.
Not if it's one that, what is it called? The, same. If it, like, you put it over so it looks the same as what's behind it, like it's not there. Anyways, British things are cool. This thing is cool. That cool. That thing's cool. I'm sorry, but this time, you lose. The Blader Summer has finally lost.
No, I'm not even conceding to this because you said it.
You lost.
I know because
You lost.
No.
You lost.
Nope. And this is actually Fred's dream car. So you think Fred's not cool?
You
Tell me
my
that.
point that old people like that
He liked
car.
it from that time, back when he was in his, in his 20s and 30s. This was the coolest car.
People like that car.
Well,
End
going
of
back to
story.
this one.
End of story. I win.
Older people like this one.
No, they don't.
80-something-year-olds like this one.
That car is cooler. Okay. They have. There you go. See, you won. Me. Oh. Yep. Finally there.